It's no secret that electric vehicles are becoming more popular by the day. Many consumers, however, are hindered from switching to electric cars because of the expense of such vehicles. Despite the fact that the cost of electric vehicles is decreasing, they are still much more costly than gas-powered cars on the road these days. When it comes to competition, Tesla is in the vanguard, having made progress in making electric vehicles affordable for the general public. However, things have changed. Tesla scrapped its $25,000 electric vehicle. And the question now is if Lucid has any such intentions. Wait till the end to find out the answers to these questions. Welcome back to New Vehicle Media, your go-to channel for EV stock. Quick reminder that subscribing's free and liking the video helps YouTube suggest similar content. Comments are loved and featured in upcoming videos. How about purchasing a Tesla for the price of a new entry-level gas-powered car? There are many electric car enthusiasts who hope that their favorite manufacturer is working on precisely such a vehicle in order to broaden their product offering. But Elon Musk of Tesla is now putting that speculation to rest. For years, there have been constant clues that Tesla is working on a low-cost electric vehicle. Last year, they cranked up the pace once again, and a potential nickname was already floating around: the Model 2. Very notably, it was reported that the Tesla, which would sell for a relatively low price of $25,000 will be available on the market as soon as 2023. However, now Elon Musk has confirmed that Tesla is not actually currently working on a $25,000 car due to scheduling conflicts. While presenting the company's latest quarterly results, Elon Musk said that the company had quote-unquote a lot on its plate. As a matter of fact, it's hardly a surprise given that Tesla reported its most successful quarter ever during the presentation. Tesla was able to generate a net profit of $2.3 billion in the last 3 months of 2021. In terms of net income annual, the total was $5.5 billion. The chip dilemma, which marked itself at Tesla much later than it did at many other manufacturers, is also a factor in this picture. The electric pioneer was able to get supplies ahead of schedule, but at the end of the day, Tesla is most likely not an exception, and hence, according to CNET, no new models should be anticipated in 2022, whether they're cheap Teslas or not. Tesla's entry-level pricing is now a little under $45,000, but that does not necessarily imply that it will remain at that price for the foreseeable future. After all, Elon Musk did not express any opposition to the concept of a cheaper Tesla than the Model 3 in general in his remark. At this time, though, there are no such plans in the works for the $25,000 EV. Definitely a letdown for some Tesla enthusiasts, but everyone who had merely hoped for a low-cost electric vehicle would be able to find substitutes, even though the current situation might always result in limits on the offer and long waiting dates. After all, the start of Tesla manufacturing in Germany should not be too far away. Used vehicles would also be an option, although the market for these vehicles is also experiencing some challenges. But how will all this translate to Lucid pushing its affordable version? Lucid CEO Peter Rawlinson has previously said that he has a crystal clear vision for achieving the mythical $25,000 electric car, and it will be driven by just one factor: technological advancement. The difficulty with these electric vehicles is that, despite the fact that the battery costs have been cut, they're still not low enough to make affordable EVs. Perhaps this is why Tesla isn't putting much emphasis on it right now. In fact, from the beginning, Rawlinson's primary concern was not with lowering the cost of the battery, but with increasing its efficiency by twofold, so that he could fit half as much battery into his vehicle. Lucid may be able to produce low-cost electric vehicles in this manner, but is it possible? In the past, The California-based business has said that it might take 4 years or more before this becomes a reality for them. Lucid, on the other hand, is addressing the luxury segment of the electric vehicle industry in comparison to any other EV automaker. Theoretically, they could improve their battery tech and even increase the efficiency by 2. This might pave the way for an electric vehicle battery with a cost that is significantly lower than it is now. Also, the business might end up producing an electric vehicle that could be sold for $25,000 or less. However, it's unlikely to be a $25,000 Lucid model. Instead, it will be other manufacturers that will benefit from Lucid's efficiency gains by offering high-volume versions with smaller, more affordable battery packs. After all, Lucid has said that they are willing to share their patented technology. This will open the door to the possibility of a cooperation between Lucid and another car maker in order to manufacture the mythical $25,000 EV. Ever since the beginning of the electric vehicle industry, the goal has been to start with high-end vehicles and gradually add more affordable, mass-market vehicles to the lineup. For Tesla, it all began with the Roadster sports car, which retailed for around $100,000. The company next introduced the Model S sedan and Model X SUV, both of which were pricey, luxury automobiles that were only slightly less expensive than the Roadster. As time went on, more affordable versions of the Model 3 car and Model Y SUV at a price range between $45,000 to $60,000 were added to the lineup. Even though Tesla said that the Model 3 will be available for as little as $35,000, that price point was never widely marketed. For Lucid Motors, it started with the limited edition Dream Edition, which was around $169,000. Even at this high price, however, it's no longer available for purchase since it has been completely sold out. The best chance you have is to get them from their original owners, but some of them are selling it for over $200,000. But what you can pre-order is a Grand Tour, which costs $139,000. Even at the lowest pricing, Lucid's Air Pure is still very pricey at $77,400, which is still too expensive in our opinion. The thing that is parallel with these EV makers is to start with the state-of-the-art EV, put a premium price tag on it, and then slowly move towards the affordable version. But the best Tesla can do right now is offer an EV at $45,000. Lucid, on the other hand, has a price tag of more than $70,000. For Tesla, the $25,000 vehicle may soon join the tiers of the long-delayed Tesla models that include the Cybertruck pickup, the Roadster supercar, and the semi-tractor trailer. All of them were meant to be on the road by now, but they now have been postponed until at least 2023. While, if you're still unsure about Lucid, you can look at the cost of their EVs to see that it is mainly addressing the luxury market. Maybe partnership is the way to go for the cheap EV. Or maybe, perhaps one day, Lucid Motors drops a surprise. But that could be a long shot. Of course, I'm interested in knowing what you think. Do you believe Tesla got it wrong by delaying the release of its low-cost EVs? Second, what are your opinions on Lucid manufacturing low-cost electrics? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment down below. Tal Bacchus says it doesn't make sense for a luxury brand to sell a $25,000 car. Perhaps $35,000 for a subcompact, but not as low as $25,000. Every single brand that has tried to sell both cheap cars and luxury cars end up with only the cheap ones. That should wrap things up for today. Keep in mind that subscribing's still free and liking helps YouTube recognize your preferences. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.